Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm just going to be showing you guys my everyday makeup routine. I'm getting straight to it. First, I go in with the e.l.f. Glow Primer. I love this primer so much. It's kind of full coverage, kind of buildable. Like, it's more coverage than what I expected, so I really love it because I only use this with concealer and bronzer and blush, little mascara, lip liner, lip gloss, and I'm pretty much done. But anyways, I really love this primer. Like, it's only $14 and it's just perfect. I love it.
e.l.f. Halo Glow.
Here I'm blending it out with a beauty blender. I feel like it works best with a beauty blender. I feel like a brush just doesn't really do the job. Like, to melt it into your skin, it just gives you this really skin like glow, like of your natural skin will be. As you can see, it kind of just blends effortlessly into my skin, which is like chef's kiss. I also go in with the Born This Way concealer and warm sand. I only put that in a couple places. I also go in with the e.l.f. hydrating concealer in the shade Deep Cinnamon. It's closer to my skin tone. And I also go in with the Milani full coverage concealer in the shade Warm Sand. I use these three concealers. They're honestly my favorite concealers, which is why I combine them. I just love how each of them just blends out and have the best coverage. You can use just a single one, but those are like my top three concealers so far. They're just perfect to me. They don't give flashback also. I feel like some concealers do give you flashback no matter what powder you use, depending on like your undertone and things like that. And these work the best with my complexion. I am just blending it out with the beauty blender. I've kind of like stopped using the beauty blenders for a while. I've just been using brushes, but as of lately I've been kind of relying heavily on the Real Techniques beauty blender. It just blends my makeup out so flawlessly, and it blends very well without being like too full coverage, whereas it's like I don't want to wear a full face of makeup every single day. It takes off a good amount of the product so that it is a light beat but still full coverage, just with not as much product. So I have been referring back to my beauty blender for my everyday makeup versus brushes, because it's kind of like a one-stop shop versus using multiple brushes for like everything. I do leave the my under eyes like directly under my under eyes for last, because as soon as I blend that out, I go straight into my powder. So I blend in the concealer around my whole entire face before I go under my eyes, just so that it can sit for as long as possible for the most coverage. In the meantime, I go in with like my nose contour. I do my eyeshadow, which is always bronzer. So whichever bronzer I use for my nose is what I use on my eyelids also. I just love how using the same color for your nose, your eyes, and your bronzer on your cheeks just warms your face up, and it's very cohesive because the colors are the same, and it just looks very good. And then it's like my favorite thing to do. I also use the powder puff that like went viral on TikTok. You can get them from Amazon. I just buy like any ones they come. I think I bought one that was like 8 in there, and they've lasted me literally, I want to say, a year. Whenever it first went viral is when I bought it, and they've lasted me this whole entire time. Mind you, I've done other people's makeup, and like I throw a lot out because I don't like using the same one on other people's. Anyways, that's what I use to go under my eyes and set my powder. And I am going in with the Huda Beauty setting powder. I live by that setting powder. Like, if I'm doing like a lighter beat than what I did in this video, I go in with the Sephora microsmooth powder with a brush, or the same puff. But either way, both powders are really great. I also do use the Sephora microsmooth powder to dust off the powder because it's just perfect. Yeah. While the powder is sitting under my eyes, I just go in with a very light layer of setting powder all over my face, and I bake under my cheeks, under my contour, and I also bake under my nose while I am bronzing up my cheeks. And to bronze up my cheeks, I use the Morphe Trio eyeshadow palette. This palette is perfect for blush, for contour. It has like the perfect shades for me. I don't know if you guys could still buy it, but it's in the like nude glow, something like that, but it's Trio. I show you like the colors in it, like coming up I'm gonna show you the colors. When I tell you, I forgot I even had this little palette, but it's so perfect. It has a very pretty pink shade for blush and the perfect 2 shades for me to contour with, like for deep contour, for a more natural contour. It has both. Okay, I don't know what I was saying for a minute, but I bought the Milk blush. There was like 5 in there, like the set for Christmas, and those blushes are, first off, Milk blush period, it's top tier. Like, I won't ever switch on Milk blush ever again in my life, because when I tell you, they have the perfect, like, it's so glowy and dewy and pretty, and it just like, it's like a highlighter and a blush in one. I don't know, but I can talk about them all day. I love them so much. And yeah, I am going in with the microsmooth powder from Sephora, but anyways, their blushes are bomb. Y'all gotta check them out if you haven't. But literally, when I tell you, so worth the price, so worth the price. They could be a little bigger, but they're so perfect.
And that's it. And now I'm gonna do blush, but before I go on with the blush, I'm finna go back into my eyes. Well, I'm gonna go into my nose first, because my contour kind of in the way. And I'm going in Deep Hue, which is the darker shade. I highly recommend everybody get this palette, because there's a contour. You can use this for contour too. So light contour, dark contour, and a blush. Like, you really can't go wrong. And I've had this for the longest time. And that's all I do for my eyes. This is my first time using this blush. I'm a little key nervous, but I love all of Milk's blushes, so not really. This is how I'm looking before I blush. Also going in with Dash, which is a pale pink. And I'm gonna go right in on the apple of my cheek.
Some of my contour kind of like started blending in with the blush, because they're both like a reddish kind of color. So I just went back in with the darkest shade of the Morphe palette, and I just added like more depth to my cheeks. And you can see it just because it literally started looking like the same kind of red.
Now that that's done, I'm going and I'm literally all out, but now I'm going with my favorite lip liner. I did not like this one at first, but it's the NYX Cold Brew.
I really didn't like this lip liner when I first bought it, but I'm starting to really hate brown lip liners, like dark brown lip liners. I really like
For some reason,
brown, but with
like,
the red undertone. I don't know. I'm so sick of brown lip liner.
brown
I'm
lip
over
liner
it. I'm gonna stick with Cold Brew until I
This is
find
like
something
a
better.
wine
But
type of
I
color, like
live by Cold Brew
reddish brown.
by NYX.
It's more so red than it is brown. And I was gonna put on some lashes, but I don't be wearing lashes, y'all. I just put on mascara.
I don't know. I got lashes. Like, I buy so many lashes. I even have falsies to put on when falsies were like the new lash extensions. But I would just rather wear my real lashes with mascara. Like, I don't know, something about just being able to put on mascara and go versus sitting there doing lashes. Like, when I tell you, I've tried every single hack in the book, from the falsies with the mascara and then lashes with every freaking hack you can think of, and I just can't stick to any of them, so I just stick to mascara. And currently I'm loving the pink and green mascara from Essence. And here I'm just going in with a light pink lipstick from Wet n Wild. I don't remember the shade. It's just any light pink lipstick, I guess. And then now I'm going in with Candy Baby by Victoria's Secret. And this is like one of my favorite lip combos. It's just so pretty. And that's pretty much it for the final look. That's all I did, and it's very easy to follow, and like if you're looking for something to do every day.